Welcome to Micks Tips. On his price rise. Maybe the old stage of stick with it. Welcome to Micks Tips for NRL Supercoach Round 4. Coming up in the show tonight, we'll be revisiting all the weekend's action in Micks Moments. We've got 3 new segments this week: Micks Money, Micks Mailbag, and Micks Rant. We'll also be previewing the action this weekend with Micks Tips. Firstly this week, how about Felitti Mateo? Another one for Letty Mateo. Hold him now. He had a poor score to start the year, which had a lot of super coaches punting him off their boat straight away. Stick with him. He's going to deliver the offloads from this angle, that angle, and also from here. Stick with him. You heard it here first. Last week, round 3, that was my tip. He killed it on the weekend, 120 points. You can't complain about that. Mixed moments this week. Kevin Lock's no try against the Bulldogs probably cost the Warriors the game in the scheme of things. This much of the ball, it's popping above, it was difficult. They couldn't prove he got the ball down. It ended up costing them, I believe. Positive from Kevin Lock's game was his try-saving tackle on Ben Barber. Ben Barber has sprinted away. Kevin Lock has mowed him down, got close to him, jogged alongside him for a bit, then made the tackle around the legs. Classic, textbook. Brilliant. Next one on the list, Brett Morris. He switched to fullback last week and probably had one of his best games in the last 2 years. Dud moment of the week. Is it a moment? Nathan Hindmarsh talking at the end of the game. Nathan Hindmarsh just battling it. He wasn't happy. He was just like, mate, terrible. Bad. Battling moment of the week. The Eels versus the Cowboys, full time, 42-6. Really, 3 losses to start the year from Parramatta. Everyone thinks, we bought a few players, they're going to get better. Well, when is it going to happen, Parramatta? Fucking when. The first new segment this week is Mick's Rant. Timid Tim Moulton, that little bastard, the did nothing all game. He hid behind a fat Matt Grote. Not only are his Supercoach points struggling, so is his actual game. Miserable. Fucking abysmal. Fuck. And how about his knock on from the scrum brace? That cunt's got hands like fucking feet. More on Matt Grote. The cunt is lucky to make a tackle. He's let in a try. It's just miserable defence. Grote, what the fuck were you doing? You must be making those tackles. The next new segment on our program tonight is Micks Money. My tip this week is going to be the half-full double, Knights Bulldogs. Bulldogs to be leading at half-time and Knights to get them in the end. Second tip for this weekend, Storm v Roosters. I'm going to take the Storm 13+. They are unstoppable at the moment. The Roosters, lucky to beat a poor Canberra outfit, I thought. Storm 13+, that's it. Mixed mailbag this week. We've got our first letter. Thank you. From James Mann of Port Macquarie. Here's a question for you, Mick. If you don't complete any of your 2 allotted trades one week, does this mean you get 4 trades the following week? Well, no, it fucking doesn't, James. It says there is a maximum of 2 trades per week. Nowhere does it. You've got 30 per year, you've got 2 per week. That's the situation. Deal with it. For fuck's sake. You are the ultimate battler, and you don't kill it. Thanks for the mail. Trades this week, we're going to have to look at Sean Fensom. He's out for a long period of time, probably to round 12 with a bicep injury. I'm going to look at punting him and trying to pick up maybe a cheap second rower in the likes of maybe Jason Taumalolo or Sione Luisi. Taumalolo, he's come up with mid-70s last week. He looked dangerous on that right edge for the Cowboys. He steamrolled the Eels. I think he's going to be a pretty good prospect for them. They've got big raps on this kid. He's only 150, so he's due for a price rise next week, and hopefully he'll keep delivering the goods. Look, he played limited minutes in the first week, which I think you can put down to his low score of 15 or so. I'm not overly concerned about that, and I don't think you should be either. Players to hold, I'm going to say Robbie Farah. He's out for a 2-week suspension. He's a Supercoach superstar. I love Robbie Farah. He won't be picked in Origin. For some reason they don't like him. He's going to be a good player for the rest of the year. 2 weeks is a small price to pay. Leave him in there and he'll deliver the goods. Who to buy this week? He may be over 300,000 now, but he is the best fullback to play the game. Billy Slater, the Maroons legend, he is killing it. At the start of the year, 3 doubles in 3 games. He is a superstar, and I think we need to get him into our side because the points are just going to keep coming from that bloke, I'm afraid. Greg Inglis. Looks like this bloke could be due to return to form. He's getting his hands on the ball a lot more back at fullback. I'm definitely thinking that he is going to start going back up in price rather than just sitting out in the centres having a chat to his mates. Game of the week on Saturday night, Dragons v Manly at Cogra. Why it's on a Saturday night I'm not sure, because the Penrith Eels game on the Friday night is certainly to have many fans probably switching off, because the Eels, none from 3 at the start of the year, and the Panthers not much f***ing better. Who knows? Well, the show's come to an end. That's it for me. It's been another interesting segment. Hope to see you all next week at Micks Tips. As always, see you in the trenches, battlers.